Welcome to Nina's Bag. Nina's Bag podcast is something that I developed so that I could create a safe space to have conversations about a multitude of topics. And my hope is to, through these conversations, we can advocate, educate, and elevate. So, welcome to Nina's Bag. To,
Welcome.
Today, I'm so happy to have two very, very handsome, very, very intelligent men today. I've been having all these women on the show. Today we're gonna talk with two men that can actually really, really involve themselves in a conversation about what men really want. What does a man really want? So first of all, we have Earl Legister. Earl, tell them a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
My name is Earl Legister Jr. and
Make sure
is the mic
closer to you.
is closer?
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
better.
Microphone check, check, 1, 2. Wonder if we knew. Yeah, so my name is Earl Legister Jr. I go by Earl the Pearl. And Yeah, so I am in film and I do locations and been on did some productions, been in some movies, been in some commercials and things of that nature. So I'm dipping my toes in quite a few different
I see
sectors
you
of the
out
industry.
there.
You
I
know what I
see
mean?
you
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah. So, but yeah,
Yes. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
absolutely.
So we also have Benny, Benny Stacks. Benny Stacks is my brother. Like, I'm not even gonna elaborate on that. Benny, tell them a little bit about what you do.
First of all,
Are you in
hello
here,
everybody.
Earl?
Yeah, I'm in it. Yeah.
Cool.
Um, I'm pretty much of a freelancer, but I'm a personal trainer. Um, my class is called Body Smash. This is what we do. We represent Body Smash. And
Yes.
Body Smash is at 826 Main Street, Poughkeepsie, New York. We represent Power Kingdom. That's what we do. We smash the body. And for those who be in my class, they know we represent. We don't go no lower than we supposed to go. We go higher. And we uplift each other.
Hello.
And that's what we do.
Come on now.
Yeah. I can vouch for that because I think I made I when I left, I said, "Oh my goodness, what did I just do?" I felt great when I left there. I did his class, and I'm gonna continue. He has a way of motivating women. He plays old school music. You be dancing, and you start thinking you could do more than what you really probably should be doing. That's what you had me doing the last time. I was doing all kind. It took me a week to get myself to the point where I could be like move normal. I could feel everything. So that just tells how out of shape I am. But I asked him. I said, "Help me," and he's definitely trying to do that.
But Nina, like I tell everybody in my class, you might not go as hard as I go in the class, but just move. That's all. You might not go hard like that.
I was moving.
You might not move the way I move, but I always tell everybody, just move and believe in yourself.
Mm.
When you come through that door and you believe in yourself, it's over with.
He had women there that were, I guess they had been in his class before. They was doing it. They had the step thing. They was doing. I was like, I could do this. And he had the old school music on. I was like, yes. He said, get low, Nina. You move that body. I was moving that body, but shoot, I was doing it and it felt great. The next day,
Mm.
oh my goodness. I was like, what did he do? It was crazy, but I loved every minute of it.
Thank you.
And consistency is where I'm going to actually get my help. But let's talk about,
I'm about to check your class out.
oh no, it's dope.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
but, but,
dope.
but by the way, hold on. Before we even begin, though, I see
Nina's
this
bag.
this backdrop right here. Nina's bag.
We
So
trying to do a little something. I'm trying to, while I'm getting my bag, I want to lift us up. I want to
That's right.
advocate,
That's right.
educate, elevate. That's what I'm trying to do.
you hear that? Nina's
Advocate,
bag.
advocate, educate, elevate.
Hello.
We doing it.
Come on
And the
now.
way we do it is to work together. Like I had so many beautiful women on here that
Mm.
like I'm really, really into empowering women, but I'm like, how can I do this without involving men? I got to bring men into this. And look at the two cuties I got today. Oh, like, listen, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Y'all are motivating me to just continue with this thing. It's like a movement. But I want to hear from y'all. I
Mm.
want to just sit back and listen to y'all. tell me, so I had women on the show and I said, what does a woman really want? And they were throwing things back like, I want somebody to pour into me like I pour into them. So it does not have to be just relationship wise. I want to know what a man really wants from your perspective.
Wow. You want me to kick it off?
Yeah.
Oh man, the young blood, throw the young blood out. So I'm gonna go from experience, from my perspective, right? I think for men, so I call this, I just created this today. I had some time to kind of think about it,
Oh,
right?
good.
So you know how women get BBLs, right? So this one's called BPL, right? Men, for me, I think men want balance,
Mm,
right? Peace
mm.
and loyalty.
Wow, there's somebody told me today before I came on. They said if one of them don't say loyalty,
Loyalty.
balance, peace, and loyalty.
So now you could take this in different, you could chop this up in different
Mhm.
ways, right? We all need balance because right now in life, men are going through a lot of pressures, and this is where, you know,
Look at the camera. I
oh,
want them to see
oh, oh,
your
I'm sorry,
handsome face.
yeah, I'm looking at my
Not,
bed.
I want them to see your handsome
Oh,
face,
yeah.
both of you.
All right. So I think really and truly, we look at this camera right here, right?
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So I think with men, we go through a lot, in society. I mean, we work a lot of hours. We come home, and first thing we want to be kind of relaxed and feel like we're safe and at home with ease. And that comes with trying to find balance and just finding that median to where we feel we want to feel sort of appreciated, if you will, right?
Mm.
Not saying that we really don't, because women do show appreciation, but what happens is that we have these layers, these hard layers that we for protection that, you know, us as men find it difficult to sort of let those layers down
Mm.
because of the backlash that might come with it, right? All right, so that's what the balance, finding our balance. The second one is peace, not necessarily peace and quiet, because you come home, the kids is coming to you, blah blah blah. That's a sense of peace where there's joy within you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's just a feeling of being appreciated, right? And then obviously loyalty. Loyalty is obviously it's not necessarily the control perspective of it, but obviously you want your woman to respect you, have a keen ear to actually listen, and then obviously having a conversation of feedback to where both of you guys could be on a level playing field, so conversations could be addressed and things of that nature.
I like it. Like it.
Yeah.
BPL. Balance, peace, and loyalty. Hmm. Well, obviously you have um created that atmosphere because I see you with somebody
Yeah.
and you'll look like y'all are the only two people in the room.
Say less.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. She's beautiful, drop dead gorgeous, his wife is. And like when I seen the two of you, I say, yep, yep. She's got a beautiful personality. She's beautiful to look at, and you as well. But you could have somebody that's beautiful,
Mm.
but if they're not on the same playing field as you,
Hello?
you don't get what you got. So obviously you made the right choice.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yep. Yep. So Benny Stacks, what does a man really want? Because you didn't have, wait, I'm just gonna throw this out there. And I hope because we go back like Bobby Womack, we go way back. So a lot of women throw your name around or used to. I know you used to be one of them people. You know what I mean? That a lot of women would be like, oh man, da da da. I'm gonna do it just like that. So I've watched you grow. You know what I mean? And I've watched you come, and do and say, what do you think? And I'd be like, okay, okay. But just even it does not have to only be on a relationship level, but if that's the perspective you want to give, that's fine. What do you want?
Well, for me, um, I've been through so many different changes in my life personally, just for me.
Right.
But in a relationship wise, sometimes, it took me a long time to actually really be.
You got to get closer to his mic because you got that raspy gangster
I
voice.
mean, it really took me a long time. It really took me a long time to actually really be humble.
Mm,
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
It
deep.
took me a long time to be humble, man.
yeah.
And it feels good to be humble, but at the same time, what a man really wants, he wants understanding.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He wants clarification. He wants peace. He wants he wants love. He wants commitment.
Well,
He-
love is what got you in trouble, depending on how you don't turn it around.
I mean,
Okay.
no,
It did.
I mean,
Many
no,
times.
you know what? The thing is that um, I always loved hard.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I always
I
went, I
understand.
went, I went, I went above and beyond. But at the same time, sometimes what a man really wants is just someone to talk to.
Simple things.
Because the thing is,
mm,
a lot of not trying to bash women, because it's not about bashing women.
I want where you
No,
from?
no,
Where you from? Where you
it's not about bashing women. It's about women need to understand men as well.
Hmm.
Because men, we do have feelings. We do get emotional.
Mhm.
We do get sensitive.
That's awesome.
But,
mm,
there's a lot of women that's out here that when they see
Don't
a,
appreciate it.
they don't, when a man get emotional, a woman might say, why you acting like that? Why you acting so soft? When I was hard,
right.
it was a problem. Now I flip the script and try to be compassionate and try
Mhm.
to make make more sense to a situation because I feel like I don't like to deal with problems. So I call them situations. Because I feel like any situation that you deal with, you probably can solve it. But when you deal with problems, some problems can't be solved. But my thing
Like
is,
insecurities, like what are you referring to?
like, some, just say for instance, right? I dealt in a relationship before, and the woman was very, very insecure. I couldn't even walk outside for like 5 minutes without the person calling me constantly over and over again. But if I'm
what
doing
did you do to her?
Yeah, listen.
Try to keep it inside, but
no,
By the
what
minute.
did you do?
no, it ain't what I did, it's what she did.
Oh, okay.
Because some women, they have unresolved anger.
Mm,
They have that unresolved anger. And like I said, I'm not trying to bash women.
yeah,
No,
I'm
sometimes
just
you
trying
need to
to
hear these
I'm
things.
trying to enlighten women. When you have a good man or a good person in your life,
Mm,
respect that individual.
mm.
If a person tell you he love you, if the man tell you he love you, respect that. If he's
It's hard
showing,
for you sometimes. So, I have to say I respect what you're saying because sometimes women will have something good and be looking and picking everything else apart. I've done it. I'm being honest. I've done it.
You know, it's pretty much almost kind of like self-sabotage. But all that stuff is through like trauma, right? Things that we experience in life that we can't
Get past.
get past. And
Yeah.
so guess what we do? We bring that into the relationship.
that's that unresolved anger.
Yeah, but why are we, okay, so, but if I had somebody, for me, when I had somebody that was really, really good, they didn't communicate well. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
I was the one, and what it made me, it frustrated me, you know what I mean? But I still cater to whoever is lucky enough to be in my space with me in that
Right.
capacity, you're gonna get the best.
Yeah.
You're getting the best. But if I had somebody like the two of you that said, let's conversate, let's talk about this, let's work this out, like
Right.
that is such a vital piece. You know what I mean? To me, and the little things,
Mhm.
Yeah.
the little
The little
things.
things. But to add on to what you're saying now, what I realized through life, because obviously, as young men, we don't know what we really want. Some do. I can't speak for all,
Oh God, you'll get all the luck.
right?
You'll get to just have fun. Like,
But yeah, well, we go through life, we have fun, things of that nature, right? But through that, you have to have there's no shortcuts in life. That's what I realized.
mm,
You have to get your experiences, and from your experiences, you gain your knowledge, and from that knowledge, you gain wisdom, right?
mm,
Because as we get more seasoned, we through the ups and downs of life,
right.
we start to figure out, okay, this is what I actually really want
Mm.
from a partner. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Mhm.
and that's that gushy stuff right there.
Right.
That's what I want. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
When you finally realize this is what I want, I want somebody that can do this good, but at the same time I can have a conversation with them. It's not all about that. I want somebody that once we do this good, can we take it to another level? Maybe I'm saying what you should say.
No, no. Listen,
It's supposed to be
no,
all, you know what I
look. But
mean?
sometimes at the end of the day, you want a woman to be spontaneous.
Love
You know what I'm saying? When a
spontaneous.
woman being spontaneous, just be spontaneous. Yo, let's go out in the rain and just barefooted. You know what I
Boom.
mean?
Just
And
like
just have a
get
good
caught in the
time.
park. Get caught in
Yeah,
the park.
look.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
No,
What I'm saying,
Uh,
what I'm saying is, look, what I'm saying is that you saying being spontaneous, just say, like, let's go for a walk in the rain and
Simple
just
things.
say simple things to each other, you know?
sympathy.
Because a lot of these women today, I'm telling you,
They can't be spontaneous. Are
they're
you
not.
listen?
They're not.
Are you serious?
They're not. They feel like
Please.
they it's like, what do you this would I'm gonna tell you prime example. I'm working hard 8 hours, right?
Mhm.
Now, she don't know I'm thinking about her. Just say the woman.
Right.
She don't know I'm thinking about her. I'm thinking about her.
Right.
I come home, I start being lovey-dovey, kissing her.
Let's go.
She'll say, the woman would say, who you thinking about?
Mm.
What
Yeah.
What she missed the she
you
missed
don't
the
blew
opportunity.
you don't blew the whole thing.
Yeah. She's thinking
Like,
out
why
loud.
you
Wait.
supposed to run with it?
You're talking to that person, so why would you be thinking?
Nah, but that's when the insecurities come.
Right.
Why I had to be thinking about somebody else to come home and do that?
Spontaneous is everything.
Yeah. Speaking about the spontaneous and to tap into what you just said earlier, I think really and truly is that this is coming from my opinion. There's too many expectations,
Mm.
right? Meaning, which is good to have them, right? But here's the flip side to it. Now, with expectations, now it may not be things that the other person wants to get involved in, but when you're spontaneous and there is a playful part about it, where
Mhm.
where it both parties have to sort of kind of be on the same playing field to where how can I say this?
Sometimes your bodies can vibe.
Yes.
Like you ever,
Hold
and I
on,
know
girl.
this is supposed to be your, but
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying,
no.
I'm gonna
Tap
put my
in.
little
No,
piece in.
Tap
So
in.
you ever be angry with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all are so like you laying in bed and your body, you can feel each other pull.
That's that energy.
Like that's that connected vibe type thing.
Yes.
Your body's craving him, his body craving you. Like
Mm.
that's something that happens. If you
Right.
fight that,
Mm.
like sometimes you gotta take all that stuff and put it to the side
Yeah.
and go with the moment.
Hello.
Go with the moment. Spontaneity is, like you said, walking in the rain. Simple
doing
things.
simple things, man.
The simple thing.
But in this era, this day in 2025,
It should be easy. I'm sorry.
nah, it's not.
It should be so easy.
It's
You
not.
know, sometimes you ever, how many people get in relationships and you're in that relationship.
Mm.
You're in it, you stay in it.
Right.
You know you're not happy. She knows she's not happy.
Right.
You all ain't happy and you're just staying there because you're in the day-to-day and you're just getting that rut.
Right.
I so much believe I'd rather be alone Than ever do that again. If I
Yeah.
did that, I'm never ever. I can't even say that person's name.
Right.
That's how
Yeah.
bad it is.
Yeah.
If somebody says his name, I'd be like, I get sick to my
That's
stomach.
right.
I
Right.
don't even want to because I wasted
Right.
some of the best years of my life when I was a baddie and I like the same spontaneity and like all kinds of different things catering to. I wasted time instead of me saying, all right, let me get out of this. And when I tried to get out of it, I had to give them a jag to
Right.
get them out.
Right. Right. Yeah, no, yo.
Yeah.
Now you speaking the no, you speak no, you speaking the truth. You speaking the truth.
It's terrible. It was worth every bit.
But
Take that jag.
yeah.
There you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you have something there. At the end of the day too, is check this out. I don't want to say it's not a loss. It's a lesson. And
Took too long though.
it took too long. I get it, but with that, right? Because look, we all have a purpose in this life right here, and whatever our purpose is, there's a lesson that we need to learn from whatever it is within our life that we go through, because we have so many things going on, and we may, th- it's if you will, I'm gonna say this. This is sort of, it's not a game, but it's almost like a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why. Because in this life right here, and this goes with partnerships, relationships, marriage, whatever the case may be, we're on level 1, right? In order to make it to level 2, you gotta complete that level, right? And what happens when you don't complete that level? You reset back to the beginning. So it's a continuous, perpetual situation, right? Because every time you try to move forward, this is where you say, "Oh yeah, I move forward," but
I should have ended it at that level. It got rid of the game. It got on another game.
Okay,
That's what I should have did.
Do you know what? I think that
That's what I should have.
I
blew
to
it.
me, like I said before, like relationships is very how can I say precious.
Yeah, they are.
More now than it was before.
But why is that?
I mean, because we as men, I know I've been through some things.
You've been through
And
some things.
Experiences.
I've been through some
And
things.
you don't even show it, man.
Because you know why? Because
you've been through some crazy.
no, I've been. A lot of people don't know that the things that I've been through, and I've been hurt, and I never told people or
Right.
even even brought it out there like that. But I've been hurt, and a person might say, "Oh, nah, he ain't never been hurt. He's too hard for that." But that's what I'm trying to say. You can't judge a
But
book by
see,
its
that's
cover.
the beautiful, mature, grown up, real man stuff that some of the women that was on my show was looking for. And that's why I pegged Joel. I was like, like where y'all are in your life, I could see the happiness. I could see your happiness. I could see your happiness.
Yeah.
And I think there are levels to learning. Like I guess my way of learning is like I could be by myself until God brings something right to my feet. I'm not looking for nothing.
Ooh.
I'm not.
Ooh.
I'm not. Because I don't, when you look for stuff, you get, you know what? You don't get what you're supposed to get, So I'm not looking for nothing. But I think my learning is some women feel they have to be with somebody. I don't have to be with nobody. I'm saving myself headaches, all kinds of things. I'm a fun, spontaneous, but it's not about me. It's about you. It's about you. So the fact that you can say that you were hurt, man, and that you've been through things and your vulnerability is another thing that shows the level where you are, because you're on another level.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you said, Earl, you said it's like a video game. You don't make it past that first level. Well,
Complete.
you must have figured out how to make it to the 4th level, because where you are right now,
Yeah.
like y'all looks, you could be. I've been at events with y'all where y'all dance the whole time and be into each other so much that it's like ain't nobody else in the room.
Yeah. Well, it's so I'm gonna tap into that a little bit. So just to keep it vague, Nina, you were just kind of hitting over the head, because I came to a point in my life where there's I'm not gonna say I didn't have any help. Every lesson that I learned from previous relationships, marriage, things of that nature, my mindset and mentality at the time, I didn't know who I was. And
Mm.
through certain people come into your life for a reason and for a season. It- to you, it may be in a bad situation, but they had to guide you into certain things. It might have been uncomfortable. So we might have need that uncomfortable situation to shake us up.
It make us look at who
Who we
we are.
are.
Because when I got
Hello.
alone, I got to remember what I liked, the things I like to do. And yeah, because you could get in a relationship with somebody that you don't want, that you're not supposed to be with.
Right.
And he
Absolutely.
helped me know
Hello.
that ain't what I want.
Hello.
I don't
That's
even.
what it does.
You know what's so crazy?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, serious. Look,
Yeah. All jokes
I'm
aside.
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep
Go
it
ahead.
100. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yup.
When I was going through my transition in
Ooh.
life, right?
Say that again.
Oh,
When I was going,
can you squeeze that? Turn that. I'm sorry.
when I was going through my
I
transition
like
in
you.
life,
Mm.
that transition was definitely
Hello. Hello.
an eye opener. Because I used to think women are like just a tool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's they only good for one thing. No,
Now,
serious.
speaking the truth,
No,
bro. Speaking
no,
truth, bro.
they was only I said they was only good for one thing. That was it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then as time went on, because me per se, I did a lot of time.
Mm.
You did, and
And I really worked on myself.
That's the
I've
key.
been locked up. I done did like 17 years.
Wow.
And
you don't show it with your disposition, your personality, the way you take care of yourself. You don't not
I
because you
mean,
want to do
I mean, no,
But
I
still-
did, my last bit was 7 years. So
Oh,
them last 7 years, I really, really worked on myself and I realized what type of man I need to become.
Mm.
And I have to be an asset, not just for the youth, but for the women, for the men.
yes.
And
Come on.
And I see-
every person I come in contact with, whether it be friendly or whatever, I'm always giving them encouragement.
Yeah,
I
you are.
text for the 15 years that I've been home, I
Yeah.
text people
every day.
every
Good
single
morning.
good morning. I
Yup,
hope you have
and
a
rise
blessed day.
Yeah.
Because you just never know.
Speaking of
Especially the women. The women,
That's
they got
crazy.
it, they got it hard out here. We as men, we can,
right.
we can bounce back, but women, there's some single moms out here that's struggling. And I always encourage them to do the right thing. Believe in yourself.
Right.
But I never was like that before. I can care less about the women back then.
That's that.
Now,
growth.
Bro, yeah.
I realized that
That's beautiful.
women play a big part
Big part.
in my life.
Well,
When I met Nina, and we going back 30 years.
Wow.
30 years.
Mm.
And not near one time have I ever approached her in an appropriate way.
Right.
I treated her like a sister.
Big Joe, let's get
No,
right.
no,
You
look,
know the little
look.
Yeah.
No, but
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, listen.
I,
The thing was this, right? Every time I came to her, if I had a problem,
Yeah.
I would come to her because I felt like she was like a sister to me.
bestie.
And
Right.
the mind frame that she had was like, wow, she's awesome. She's the bomb.
Different.
Whoever gonna get her
Right.
has a winner.
Chicken
But she was still searching for herself as well.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
I was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was dealing with people that really didn't appreciate her.
They did, and they was hating
But
for me and you.
no, but look, but at the same time, it's not really about the people. It's about her.
That's
Right,
right.
right.
I had to
You had to build character.
I had to
you
get
had
to
to
the
build-
point where I wasn't trying to please somebody else.
Yes.
But the sad thing is when you're really a good person on
Mm.
different levels, like if you're if you're somebody that pours into somebody, like I'll give to somebody before I give to me. If you're somebody that is mentally, physically, sexually, all of those good things,
Right, those qualities.
if you have all of that and you're giving and you realize this isn't who I'm supposed to be with, it's hard to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a process. And then I'm
Yeah.
mad at myself because I was a baddie. We could go to a spot and his mother be like, "You're the baddest thing in this room." And I wasn't into that. I didn't
Right.
care about that. I didn't believe in that. But I wasted years like that. But
Right.
remember, you and me, you would come to the crib, and they would be so upset over our friendship,
Yeah. Hey.
and that's
See,
what it
let-
was.
and
Just
that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
like
When a
deep
wo-
brother
Look,
sister.
when a woman, she doesn't know her qualities in life, this is what she do. She'll
That's why I
lash out.
was.
The woman would lash out because she doesn't know who she really is.
I didn't lash out, but I did
No,
that in
no, I'm
something.
talking
You're
about,
talking about
I'm
you,
talking about,
General.
I'm talking about women
women
in
in
general.
general.
General, yeah.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, the topic is what men really want.
Yes.
What
let's
I
keep it
want,
there.
what I'm looking for, and what I was looking for was someone, if I come home from a hard day's work, my feet is hurting. I ain't expect to come home to rub your feet, rub my feet,
Yeah, you want somebody
rub
pour
my
into
back.
you
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because you're very catering. You're
Yeah.
very catering.
I'm very affectionate.
Now
Right, right.
you are very
Now.
affectionate now.
I'm very affectionate.
Right.
So if a woman is not doing that for me,
Got to reciprocate.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah.
I'm burning my bridges.
Right.
Because
Right.
we
You know
don't
what
have a lot of time to be sitting and stuff no
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
You know what?
I like to talk.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I like to. How was your day? Your day was okay. Your day was okay.
Yeah.
How you feel? What we gonna do? Let's do this. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got women that don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You can't be boring.
Right,
Shoot.
right. You know what? I realized there was a point in time, not to go trace back to the past, but there was a point in time where because I had some traumas issues that I had to deal with myself that I didn't know how to communicate properly. And I'm gonna keep that a buck. And that ruined so many other past relationships which could have blossomed, right? But that was my own insecurities with certain things that I didn't know about myself, which I had to tap into later on in life. But like I said, we meet certain people that come into your lives that can shake things up.
They bring it out of
They
you.
bring it out of you.
Yes.
Right. So I'm gonna tell you this, as men, we do have egos, right? But it's a very difficult. It's a part of the male trait, and that where we have to sort of. It's a tough thing to put aside our pride, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm come from an old school parent household. My parents are from the Caribbean, so very strict, right? But it's funny because when I was trying to figure things out, especially through therapy, I mentioned that. It was like, yo, that's
No,
garbage.
that's beautiful.
That's old school though. They was like, yo, suck that up, figure it out, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-mm.
But I realized something. Check this out. Once I had that opportunity, right? And I tapped into that.
A neutral person.
Lord have mercy.
No, listen.
Listen, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm so
Change the whole perspective.
I'm so amazingly proud of you, Earl, because mental health is one of my biggest things.
Huge.
One of my biggest things. People of color, we do not tap into mental health. It's just as important as the health that you're trying to help me get physical.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
All alignment.
It's all a part of health. And that mental health can take somebody that is suicidal and bring them to a place where they're like, now I know why I was feeling the way I was feeling. Like it's something that we need more than I can even explain. And men go through so much. Black men go through so much. It scares me sometimes for black men.
Yeah.
I have a son. You know what I mean?
Right.
I remember saying, I need to get as many people of color to help me. I need to dismantle stigmas of mental health because those stigmas are what keep us from. That's why your parents said, no, don't, because that was something. That's how it was back then. That's how it was. But the intelligent thing, anybody rich got a therapist. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Anybody rich got a therapist. And if we don't actually let our guard down enough to help us from the inside out, like my previous guest said, from the inside out, we could look good on the outside, but if your inside ain't right, yeah. So my hat goes off to you for that.
I appreciate that.
I share this with a couple people in my life that's special to me. There was a time that I was in the dark space.
So many of us were.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people, they might look at me and say, nah, not him.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Go through
Like,
traumas.
not him. But there was a time in my life that I was almost to my lowest. I thought I was to my lowest, and I was gonna give up. And
It
and
happens.
the craziest thing, the gun was right here,
Mm,
and because I felt like everything I've done,
Worked against you? Or
it's
was
just
panning out?
it wasn't panning out. Like
Mm.
I'm doing everything right.
right.
Trying your best.
I'm trying to make this person happy. I'm trying to do this. I'm not doing my clothing thing. I'm not working out. I'm not training nobody. I'm just worrying about this individual. You know what I'm saying? Because I want the relationship to work.
Right.
Yeah.
So I made the relationship, but at the end of the day, the relationship was
It was tearing you
it was
down.
tearing me down because I'm trying to do so much. So at the end of the day, I'm sitting in my car, I'm at the job, and next thing you know, I cocked the gun.
Life be lifing.
The phone ring.
Life be lifing.
Listen,
Oh my
Oh,
God.
no, the phone ring.
Life be
wow.
lifing.
And the person that I least expected say, yo, baby bro, are you serious? If you did that, you'd be hurting a lot of
A
people.
lot of people.
But at the end of the day,
At the
at the time, I didn't care.
Because when you've given something your everything from your toes, when you try, when you don't have any more in you and you still try, it can put you in that mental state like, fuck it, like
So,
crazy. You know what I mean? It's
so my thing is what men really want is someone to listen to.
oh,
Just listen to me.
Right.
If I'm telling you this is what I'm going through in my life, don't knock it down and try
don't
to
add to it.
don't try to put it to the side and say, well, these bills got to get paid. Or this or why you going to see your kids or why you listen, I'm talking about what I'm going through.
Right.
The whispers, sometimes
You know
the
what I'm saying?
whispers.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of women are very, very selfish.
Mhm.
Yes, there
Mhm.
are.
Very selfish.
Yeah.
Very selfish. But today, as I stand in front of you, Nina, Earl, the people that's watching this show, I love me.
Got to.
That's
You
so
want
I
beautiful.
love me.
That's so
And the
beautiful.
people that's in my life, they love me.
Mm.
yeah.
They show love back. And that's what makes it feel so good.
Special.
And that's all a man wants is somebody to
Hmm.
yo, listen, just listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not trying to pull nobody's, pull the wool over the person's eyes. I'm being honest, being trustworthy.
and sometimes a good person, whether you're a man or a woman, when you can listen, when there's innuendos, because sometimes for a man, it's hard for a man to say, listen, this is what I'm dealing with, and this is how I feel right now. It's hard, like Earl said, to put your pride aside. It's very, very hard to do that or to confide in somebody on a level of that deep darkness. It's very hard to confide. Sometimes you got to go get somebody that you don't even know to help you bring you out of it. Or sometimes you get a phone call like you did at that right
That's a
time.
blessing right there, bro.
But your mate has to be able to feel you so much that they be like, something, I didn't like something about what he said. I felt like he's dealing with something. Let me look into
That's why you got to be in tune.
that
If you ain't in
that vibe.
tune, if you ain't in tune,
19 or something.
some of these people
That
they
vibe.
be in a relationship and it's
They ain't in tune.
look, I've been with this person for 10 years or 20 years. We just there.
No,
That's whack.
I'm never doing that again.
That's whack.
Never.
That's whack. The thing is this, right? And I big my class up.
Hmm.
Body Smash help me. The people that's in my
Yeah, that's
class,
some good mental therapy.
the people that's in my class help me.
It's mental therapy.
Go
Like
and teach one, man.
All the people
Yes.
that's in my class
they're so
help
motivated.
me.
Wow.
No, and listen, he be doing that four. He's coming down from 10, 10, 9, and he gets stuck on four. Four. And I'd be like, if he say four, I'm gonna lose my mind.
No, but
Go ahead.
So mentally
But-
motivated.
Yeah.
But the thing is, man, my life is not a channel changer.
Hello.
My life is not a channel changer. You can't just change me and think that is okay. Watch the TV.
Mm.
I'm not the picture. I'm not the frame no more. I'm the picture.
The picture.
Oh,
See, ooh.
he said I
Hold on,
like
hold on,
me.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Uh-oh.
hold on, hold on.
You're going deep. Go
No.
ahead.
Rewind.
No,
What is?
because
Say
the
that
thing
again from the
is,
top, bro.
I'm not the channel changer. You can't just change me. At the end of the day, I'm the picture, not the frame.
Oh, oh, oh,
Jesus.
So at the end of the day, is this right?
Sorry.
I look at me.
whoa.
Wow.
My struggles is not walls.
It wasn't in vain.
They're mirrors.
Mm.
My struggles is mirrors.
Mm.
So when I look up and I wake up and my feet is hitting the ground, I see me.
Wow.
We have to control ourselves first before we try to
Find your
control.
happiness.
I
I've
found
been saying
happiness.
this. I mean, but it comes in so many different
Layers.
different categories.
Yeah.
Find my happiness. I'm trying to find my happiness. You're trying to find your happiness. You're trying to find your happiness. That's probably why things are so light. That's why you do your class so well. That's why when you're out there dancing with that little cutie pie you got,
It ain't
you're
heavy no
like,
more.
it's easy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You dropped the bags at the door, bro.
It's
I'm
no
telling you.
there's no like sometimes you gotta muddle through stuff. Like you ever been in a relationship, I'm sure we have, where you feel like, all right, I want to be able to do this, but I can't stand her. She gonna get on my nerves. Let me just put up with this thing.
Yeah,
So I can find a little bit of happiness for me in
Right.
doing this.
You know what's so crazy? I'm gonna say this, right? The person I'm dealing with right now,
She's lucky. You're lucky.
good. She's good.
You're lucky.
She's a person that she understands. She understands me and I understand her.
See, that's so
And
nice.
the thing is, and it is like I was chasing this woman for years,
Mm.
right?
Right.
She said, nah, back then. She said, no. She said, no,
You
no,
ain't
no.
gonna be having
She
me
said,
in the
she said, no,
daytime
no,
with a
no, no, no.
flashlight.
She said, you crazy.
Dude.
She said, you going back and forth.
Yeah.
But you know what's so crazy? And it's not like
The time.
our bond, our relationship is based on understanding,
Mm,
communication, trust, love,
Yeah.
honesty, devotion.
mm.
You know,
And it's
it's
possible to have all of that in a relationship.
and the list goes on. But at the end of the day, you know, for all y'all ladies that's out there, this is what I want to ask y'all. Give me 10 reasons why you love you, what defines you, and you tell me your purpose. So at the end of the day, it's not just about the man no more. It's about the woman.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? So what a man really looking for is someone who really knows them.
Boom.
You have to know you. You cannot keep looking at me thinking
Trying
that
to get you to
trying to get
find them.
yeah, I can't
Yeah.
find you. You got to find you.
Right.
You have to find you.
Always said a woman or a man, whomever, your self-worth is not determined by anybody but you. And that's what you're saying.
Yes.
So hopefully I'm a package. And one day God will bring me the other piece of the package, the compatible package.
Right.
But I'm trying to determine my self-worth because I spent so much time in things worrying about the other person that no, I'm in a different place. So you'll let it catch because you'll know you did what you needed to do to get the inside of you right.
The inside. Yeah.
You know, when I was dancing, when I was, you know, a male stripper, when I was a male stripper.
You was at your mic?
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
The crazy
Up on the chair, she was sitting in the chair. He picked her up. I said, "Oh, you had work boots on."
No, look, the craziest thing, right? The craziest thing.
Lot of mercy.
Back then,
Oh my goodness!
back then, like women,
Oh my goodness!
they was crazy.
Yeah.
You was making them crazy, I think.
I mean, I don't know. Like my swag back then was like real rugged. It was tough. But I got a heart now. You know what I mean?
And that's so cool.
I'm very not really emotional, but you know,
You're
Sometimes
compassionate.
I shed some tears.
Compassionate is good.
I shed tears only because I realized
Yeah.
that
It's okay.
that I didn't waste a lot of time. I messed up a lot of time.
Mm.
And
At least I
the
know.
time I can't get that back.
Right.
So my thing is that
You're making the best of it right now.
when I come in contact with people, I just try to give them the best version of me.
Absolutely.
I don't want them to look at me as the stripper or the
That's
person
kind of fun now.
or the person that was going back and forth to prison or
Right.
the person that was hurting people. I don't want to be looked at that as that individual.
Right.
So what I want is someone to understand who I am today. Not who I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Today.
And that's so important because it ain't about where you've been,
It's
about where
came
you're
from.
going. You know what I mean? And if you can take 30 to 40 women and men and have them dancing, working out, like your charisma is crazy right now.
Because and to be honest with you, I owe everything to God. He has
Hello.
definitely.
Yo, say that again one more time, man.
I owe everything. I owe everything to God
Come on.
because
Hello.
he definitely pushed me. He
Absolutely.
pushed me to the level.
Well, we didn't have it to push
He-
ourselves.
He pushed me to the level. Like when I was sitting in the prison setting, God showed me something. What I did last first. And what I did first, he showed it last. And at the end of the day,
Flipped on you, kid.
and at the end of the day, he said, "Look, this where you went wrong, guy.
Hello.
It ain't about the woman.
Right.
It ain't about your family.
Yo, he hitting, bro.
It's about you.
You hitting, bro.
Get to know who you are as an individual.
Yeah.
Then you can get to know other people.
Yeah.
You will find out what triggers a woman, what triggers another man, what triggers your kids.
So looking at you, not looking at everything, those other factors, looking at yourself.
Gotta look at yourself.
That's that cleansing. Like when you get to know how to fix your inside, you know what I mean? Like that's some powerful stuff. And just like you said, that they're to be able to be strong enough, especially when you come from a family, because my mother is like, you didn't talk about things, mental health things, you didn't talk about stress. Like she'd be like, don't, no, you ain't supposed to say that. That's embarrassing to them. But like I said, rich people all got therapists.
It's the missing element, man. It's the missing
It is.
element.
Because if you're mentally right, don't matter how cute you are, don't matter how strong you are, how good your job is, if you're mentally right, you gotta get the whole package. And I think you'll drop in so many gems and you'll have talked like from a compassionate part of a man. And I think this is probably one of my most powerful sessions, honestly. Because this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
I
hope you all are helping other men out there that, struggle with being honest with themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fronting ain't always the way.
Right.
I mean,
And it's not easy.
Like
I know.
like a
It's
lot
not
of these
to be
a lot of these,
sincere about your feelings. It's not.
a lot of these young kids like that don't have father figures in their
Right.
life. We as individuals, we know now. I know now. So I can give back. I started writing poetry. I was writing poetry. I wrote a book. And the book is Shed Blood, No Tears. I shed a lot of blood and I never cried about anything. And
That's
that's
got to be some kind of mental trauma to hold all that in. When you go through traumas and you hold all that in, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I think that, like I said, the people that I come in contact with, I just give them food for thought. Tell them that I love them. Like I said, my class,
Giving good.
I have to big up my class. And my partner,
Yeah, she's your other part.
like,
Your work is sick. I saw that.
You know what's so crazy? And I have to big her up because, and she knows who she is. And even in my class, and the people who know in my class who they are too. We when when we come into the class, everybody got that vibe,
Yeah,
that
that's for
spiritual
sure.
vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
They know, listen, Earl, he has to do this, or Nina has to do this.
And they help,
Make sure Earl and Nina do this.
and they help each.
And they
Like if you
help.
got a partner and you
You know
somebody
why?
next to you, instead of you hating on her, you like, no, you got to do it like they
Yeah,
helping you.
Encourage.
You
That
know
was a
why?
dope, that's a dope class.
This is the thing that I tell everybody in the class, and they know if they know me, they know me. I tell everybody in the class, and I always say it in the class. When you come in this class, this is family.
You do say that.
This is family.
And what's the famous thing you say? And then we're gonna kick it back over
Yeah.
over to Earl because I wanna ask you a question, Earl.
Right.
The one thing that you said in class, man, you said, if there's something you don't like about yourself, then change it. I
Cause
was like, while I'm doing one of them excuse me, while I'm doing one of them doggone exercises, and I'm like, if you don't hurry up and say we move, this is the last song right here.
no,
I'm like, oh my goodness.
you know why?
Change it. Like
no,
it's just, but
like
it's so motivating.
like the thing was this, right? When we had a class, 33 Academy Street, right? And it was a nice turnout.
It was a great turn.
And Nina came through, and I was happy that she came through. But I always tell everybody in the class, we don't say, "Oh, I'm a fat girl." No, we don't do that.
That's
We
what
don't
you
do that.
say all the time.
We don't try to knock ourselves down like
Oh,
that.
Nina wanted to
You know what I'm saying? So we try to uplift each other. Even everybody in the class, they know we uplift each other. We have fun.
Yeah.
So I always tell everybody in life, I realize the doors are open and I have the keys with so many ridges, but my vision is polluted and the people around me is transparent, superficial. And the soil that I stand on is mine. The doors I open is my doors.
Okay.
We have to, God gave us these keys with so many ridges.
Hello.
Whatever doors you open
Bro.
is your
I
doors.
like it.
Oh, that's right.
Like it.
That right there.
You got
This
to
is what a
understand.
man really wants.
This is speak.
Gems,
He
number
would just want to
gems.
talk. He just want to talk.
Number
He has
gems.
something to say.
So let me ask you, Earl. So how when you actually dug into that bag where you knew that you needed somebody to give you a safe space.
Yeah.
Do you consistently still do it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Consistency, being consistent and persistent is what grows you, right?
Because I'm trying to do it. I've been looking for a therapist forever.
So this person that I went to is funny.
Are they black?
No, unfortunately, he wasn't. He was a trauma-informed holistic therapist.
But he benefited you.
Let me tell you something. Listen,
Maybe I'm looking
hold on,
for
hold
the
on, hold
wrong
on. No,
thing.
but everybody's journey is different, right?
Mhm.
Everybody's journey is different. I'm gonna say this. In this particular situation, he, elders, pastors, praise, I mean, you name it. I spoke to so many people. I just didn't, there was an underlying issue that I was trying to resolve, but I didn't get.
Right.
So what ended up happening was, I make this a long story short, we had a phone call, telecall. We started talking about my family. He hit a chord because guess what? A lot of our trauma stems from,
Yes.
right? We all. So check this out.
My father, definitely.
Hello. So as he's going through everything, right? He talks about my father. It struck a chord. Some emotions came out, and I'm like, and I try to, as men, we holding that in. He said, no, 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 let that go.
Let it go.
Let it go. And I'm like, and it started
That's
coming out.
dope.
But check this out though. He said, yo, where's that coming from?
Mm.
So now he said, close your eyes. Now you're not looking who's looking at you. Now,
Right.
now you tapping into inside.
And it's all,
Now watch this though. Now with that of tapping inside, this is where you start feeling those knots, either in your throat,
Mhm.
chest, or your stomach.
So I'm trying to hold it in.
Hello. It's
I'm
a pressure
trying to hold
cooker.
it in. It is a pressure
It's a pressure cooker because you know in life we need to purge out. We have nowhere to release it.
because we were taught
Hence,
to hold it.
exactly.
And you know what happens? Spontaneous combustion.
Combustion. This is what you lash out
Right
about
there.
that. This boom.
It's
Hence why what you were
crazy.
talking about earlier with the
Mm-hmm.
you dig? Now, but
Listen.
watch this though. Now when that happened, he said, "Yo, where you feeling that at?" I felt it in my throat. It was nuts. He said, "Yo, where's that coming from?" Let me tell you something.
Oh,
Hold on.
Mm.
You know how he tapped in? Once he said that, it took me back to the moment in my childhood
Wow.
when my first, I guess, trauma happened. That's when I closed the door to protect myself
That's right.
from everything else. Yo, I faced that little child back in the day,
Mm.
and I had
Oh,
to
he's good.
I had to forgive, I had to forgive him.
Yeah,
And once I did that,
he's
the
good.
light bulb went. I
He's
said,
good.
"Oh snap,
Oh, he's good.
bro,
No, he's
bro,
good.
Yeah.
yo, that's as real as it can get." You know, and they said our issues are in our tissues, yo.
Yeah. Because we don't, because we were taught
Hello,
Yeah.
from home
dead ass.
that you don't
Sorry.
don't let nobody hear you say that. Don't. And it's so crazy because I always say I'm like the nicest person, but I'm spontaneous combustion because I'm stuff in. When it goes, I don't even know who I am. I'm embarrassed. It's so
Yeah,
ugly
yeah,
that I'm embarrassed.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? But
absolutely.
the fact that you were man enough, and I can't stress that enough.
Well, you know, I didn't do it on my own. You know, like I said, people come into your life for a reason, for a season, right?
That's
So,
so cool.
so look, and by no means, this is why anybody that comes into your life, you know, it could be for a, you know, a good situation or a bad situation. But in these terms, they leave a mark, and we learn from each other. And as you go on, it's unfortunate, like it may not have been for that person, but it was probably prepping you for the next. It's a hard pill to
You
swallow.
close that door,
It's a hard.
you can open up a better door. And it's really, really hard. Sometimes we sit in things too long, but maybe it was our lesson wasn't learned yet.
But the lesson wasn't learned yet.
Mm.
And then guess what? And this is where I told, you know, I spoke to God within myself. I said, yo, listen, at this point in my life, I said, I, I gave it on to him. That I said, you know what? This is out of my control. And once I let that go and said that,
They say it's hard to let go and let God. Because we try to mess with him, try to fix
ah,
it. Or we try to put
try
it
to fix.
back. We try to put it back like I'm not dealing with that. And I'm good for that.
Yeah.
That's my special thing. I said, if I can't fix it right now, I'm throwing that up in the air and I can do it.
But
It don't exist.
exactly.
But it comes back.
It comes back. And this is where what you were talking about earlier. You're not looking, you're not chasing, and you're not looking. It's on God's time now. Now he's like, yo, he's gonna place somebody there. When
Take
you
your
least
vitamins.
when you least expect
Yeah.
it. No, when you least expect it.
For me, whoever God puts in front of me, like I keep saying, he's gonna bring somebody right to my feet. I'm not looking. People be like, "Are you lonely?" No, I'm good. But take your vitamins before you get.
No, but no, but no, but oh, that's funny. No, but this goes to this is a test to what you two were saying earlier. You have to work on yourself
Yes.
first.
Yes.
Once you stop trying to mold everybody else and focus on you,
Oh, that's deep right there.
right?
Yes.
Now you mold yourself.
That's so deep right there. Yes, Dave.
You know what I'm saying? He's giving the hair clap.
Yes, Dave. That's shout out to my engineer.
Yeah,
He
Dave in the
is
building.
everything.
Hello, Davey Crockett in the building.
Yes. But
No,
you're right, Earl. You're right. If we can't fix I've been working on me.
yeah,
I'm not done because you're helping me still. Like this
yo,
session right here,
I'm getting goosebumps, yo.
this is probably the most therapeutic thing I've done for myself in a minute because it's so powerful for a woman. And you women out there that are looking at these amazing men, giving you these gems, don't sleep. Don't sleep because there are men out there like this. Like they're far and few, but if you get one, listen to them.
That's a fact.
Encourage them in the
That's
right.
a fact.
Hello.
You know what I mean? And when they're dealing with things, you're not the only one that's dealing with things. When sometimes we be like, he did this, he did that. Sometimes the impact, especially on a black man, it's so very, very hard for men, period. But when you find a good man, cherish that man.
But you know, it's not a color barrier.
Well,
You know
it's
what I'm
so,
saying? No, it's not a color barrier.
well, that's
It's
uplifting.
it's not a color barrier. I'm colorblind, so at the end
Well,
of the
I'm not saying that, but there are things. I worked at a place where I watched a woman that was higher ranked than me.
Mhm.
Whenever a black man came to apply for a job, and I was at, when you used to come see me, where I used to work for, she would not touch the pen and give it to him. She'd hand him a can with pens because she didn't want to touch. She didn't want him to touch.
Yeah.
And those pens that they use, this is before COVID, before we knew
Yeah.
anything. Like she treated men like black men like disease. And somebody white would come and she treat them better. So there are some barriers that actually keep us from getting
Yeah.
jobs.
oh yeah, no,
I
that's
had experience.
That's the angle that I was coming from. No, I don't see color as far as people are
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But to have a man that has been taught that he has to be, regardless of what color you are, you're taught that you have to be able to take this and take that, and you're not supposed to like have feelings, and
Right.
you're supposed to just keep going through it. You got to be hard. No, the fact that you're delved into the fact that you all got feelings too.
Mm.
For those people that are
That's
in
important.
for those people that are in deep relationships, marriages, whatever you call it, men, women, two men together, two women together.
Love it because
Um,
people are people.
people are people,
Right.
but
That's right.
at the end of the day, you got to realize, you know, we both have a voice. Both of you have a voice,
Oh, that's so cool.
and you have to listen to each other.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
It's not, oh, I'm bigger than you and you smaller than me. It's not about that.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you won't win.
Right.
You're not going to win if you're being selfish. You're not going to win if you feel that everything is about you. You're not going to win if you feel like, oh, you didn't cook today, but it's your turn to cook. But you being selfish. You can't be selfish.
Right.
At the end
Level
of
the playing field so
at
you
the
can do
end,
the fun stuff,
exactly.
like getting caught in the park, walking in the rain,
Yeah.
being at somebody's wedding and going in the closet,
Hey.
having fun.
Hey. Hello.
Like all of that. Oh, I'm sorry.
And oh no,
Wait a minute. No. At the end of the day, my mom just say, or my grandmother used to say,
Oh,
keep
man.
the honey around the tree.
That's right.
Be spontaneous.
Yes, spontaneity.
Tell your mate, I appreciate you.
I like that. Yeah, that's
I
my thing.
appreciate you.
That's my thing. Yeah, bro.
That's one of the words
Yeah.
that
Hello.
man love to hear.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. Action though.
I will appreciate you.
Actions.
Action speaks louder than words.
Is
Yeah.
that what makes you go to places and dance?
Well,
Like
you,
you're the
you,
only-
well, you know me. Well, this is the thing. I'll be to my own rhythm. I don't care who's watching because of
I like that.
I create my own happiness. And what
That's
happens,
so dope right
right?
there.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. Like people post up on the walls. I like to dance. I may not be the greatest dancer, but guess what? I know how to tap my feet left and right.
Two-step is
You know, a little two-step. You know what I mean? To the left. You know all that. But again, I'm probably the only guy that is left out there on the dance floor. I get it started.
I love it.
I get it
But
started.
when back in the day when we used to have parties, when you was a wallflower, please, we used to party. Like,
Yo,
don't
come
waste
on.
that time.
Don't
You know
waste
what
the
I
time,
mean?
man. Get out there, man.
Yes. Listen, if nobody got the gems today, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
If nobody understood and heard what these two men said, I'm so sorry for you. Because a lot of good things, a lot of powerful things was in the session.
Yeah.
And I think that my hope is that you guys are helping other men, not just women, because there are women that hopefully women will actually sometimes we'll say, maybe I do need to do this. Maybe I do need to change that. But I'm hoping that some of the fellas realize that mental health is serious.
So serious.
It's serious. My nephew who is hard body
Mm.
told me, I don't want to come on your podcast, but I will come on here and talk about mental health. And I'm
Wow.
like so surprised because he's like,
Wow.
so there's a metamorphosis going on right
Yeah,
now.
it's a lot of shift.
And that change is going to help benefit us. It's going to help you have a better life. It's going to help you do things better. Find your happiness,
Yeah.
but do it inside out first.
Right.
And
right.
one thing I want to say is this, right?
Yes.
For the couples, the people that's married in marriage and everything, one thing you do not do go to bed angry at each other. Talk about it.
I love that.
Can we
Talk about it. No, serious.
Baby?
You know
I
why?
know you for real.
Talk about it. And then on top of that, you got to have a spiritual relationship with the individual.
Right there, yo.
You got to have a spiritual relationship
I was just
because
gonna say
without
that.
God,
Hello.
ain't nothing gonna
Ain't
happen.
not gonna happen.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
without God, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you,
This is
you
from
have to be
This
serious.
is from a bad boy. So when somebody, because women,
Wow.
I'm telling you honestly, women, good girls like bad boys.
Yeah.
Honestly. But when somebody can have that same rough perspective, but have this mushy gushy
Yeah.
inside and mental,
It's over.
that's a package right
The package,
there.
That's
man.
me.
Wrap it up.
That's me.
That's a package. And you
I'm
know,
I'm
Special
that
delivery.
dude. I'm that dude.
I'm so happy that
I'm tough,
Yeah.
but I'm a teddy bear
Yeah.
inside.
see that's
you know?
and you know for Earl to drop the gem that he dropped, I can't even thank you enough.
Yeah.
Because mental health is everything. And not just that, the fact that you guys are talking about what you needed to do to fix y'all.
Right.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's precious. That's precious gems right there. And on that note, I want to say thank you. But you want to close out?
Yeah, I
Joe?
want to say one more thing.
Sure.
I'm gonna say this, and you hit it over the head. I mean, obviously, if you don't find God within yourself, then there's no movement because He never leaves you. We leave Him,
That's right.
right?
Ooh.
He's always there. But we have to tap into the frequency of connecting with Him. But another missing element, man, I think a lot of people miss is that, get into nature. And I'll tell you why. When you think about it, every great person, every great musician, band, rapper, whoever, guess where they go? They go into nature for solitude. Poetry and all that. Nature gives you, it speaks to you.
I like that.
Hello? Go in the water, solitude, meditation.
And
Go ahead.
I like that meditation thing.
And on that note is this, right? The thing I want to leave you with is this. We have to understand that, God, time. Time.
We don't have
everybody think that
Sure, bro.
we have so much time.
Come on.
Wow.
Time is like a sword. If you don't cut it, it's gonna cut you.
That's a banger right there, man.
Bars.
And at the end of the day, we gotta understand that, it's time is ticking.
Yes.
Time is definitely ticking.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
We definitely gotta get it right.
We gotta get it.
So look, 826 Main Street, Poughkeepsie, New York.
Yes.
On Saturdays, look,
Smash.
Body Smash. Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 11.
I'm trying to go
Look,
again.
10 to 11 in the morning on Saturdays. It's 2 times on Saturdays and 2 times on Sundays. 10 to 11 in the morning on Saturdays. And then the evening class is 6 to 7 p.m. Then Sunday is 10 to 11. And then 5 to 6 in the evening.
And watch how it changes me.
Look,
Keep watching.
look.
This is the fat meat on the show.
Look,
Need it sauce right now. She's nice.
I'm being honest. I gotta be honest with myself. But check me out. Watch my smoke in a few months. Watch my smoke.
If you want to get snatched, come to Body Smash. Trust me, you'll love it. You'll have fun.
And Earl, what are you doing? I've been seeing you in these little snippets of movies. Like, what is all of that? Like,
I'm tapping in. I tell you what, I because I'm figuring myself out, a lot of opportunities started popping on my plate.
I see you a lot.
Yeah. I turned out a lot of stuff too, but I'm getting blessed with certain opportunities, and which once you find out who you are, you start to go beyond those how can I put it?
Things that were holding you back from progressing.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm feeling everything you're saying because I'm seeing you.
I'm just doing it.
I'm seeing you.
And whether
step out on faith.
Listen, you have to get uncomfortable.
Yes.
To get comfortable.
Yes. That's so true.
You have to feel uncomfortable to be comfortable.
And people that make it take chances.
That's right.
My G. Ready.
Right.
Thank
Yo,
you.
listen, yo, shout out to Nina's bag because I
Thank you,
just
sir.
That's
yo,
right.
look
That's
out for
right.
Nina, look out for Nina's bag. Yo, shout out for Paul too for dropping some gems with me earlier today. But Nina's bag, this platform, I
Yeah.
must say, bar none,
Yeah.
it's official. Yo, check her out on YouTube. Nina's bag.
Yes.
Yo, look at
Right.
look at that.
Earl Legister
It's real.
and man,
Benny Stack,
Benny Stapp.
Already, we in the building.
Yes, yes.
do it all.
Let's see what's in
Let's
Nina's
go.
bag.
Hello.
Right.
See, you won't want to be you.